Hello friends, welcome back to LBW. Please use the I button to watch my previous videos. In this video, we are going to see few data frame operations. Here I am using PyCharm IDE to run my PySpark application. I have created a new project from file new project and I have selected the required interpreter. To install PySpark, we need to use the Python packages available here. Then we need to search the required package. To install PySpark, we need to give PySpark here. Since I have installed PySpark already, it is showing the version 3.1.2. If we want to delete the package, we could delete from here. Here in this project, I have created a main function which will call the data frame operations available in the another Python file. And this is the function df operations which is getting called here in the main function. We are importing all the functions available in data frame operations POA file. We will run the program and see Spark data frame operations one by one available for this session. We could run by clicking the green button here, or we could use shift A button to execute the project. The project is getting executed. Here we have imported Spark session and a datetime from respective packages. In the first line of the function, we are creating a variable for a datetime. Then we are creating a Spark session called Spark, which is the entry point for Spark programming. Also, we have provided a config of 4 GB for driver memory, and we have named the application as Dataframe ops. We could use this name to track a job in the Spark web UI. Then we are setting the Spark log as error. Here we are reading the CSV file which will contain the restaurant recommendations, which I have taken it from Kaggle. Here we will be getting the CSV as a Spark data frame. Then we are printing the columns available in the data frame. Then we show the current time. Here the count API is used to fetch the number of rows in the data set of the data frame. Then we are caching the data frame here. Here we use show API to list top 10 rows of the data frame. Here we call the print schema to get the schema of the data frame. Here after caching we are calling the count API. For the first time it won't retrieve as expected because it is lazily evaluated. When we call it for the second time, it use the existing plan available for the cached data, so here it will fetch the data quicker. The next operation is to select specific columns of the data frame. We are using a data frame dot select, and then we are displaying 10 records of the data frame. Here we use a distinct API to fetch only the distinct records of the provided data frame. Then we print the count for distinct rows of the retrieved data frame. Here we are creating a temp view which could be used to run SQL statements on the temp table, which will be available only for the session. We have got the results here. We will check one by one. First we are reading the CSV, then we are showing the columns columns available in the dataset. Then we are showing the total number of rows available in the data frame. We are caching the data here, fetching top 10 records from the data frame. Then we are printing the schema here. After caching, we are calling the count API on the cached data frame. Here we could see the time taken is less after calling the count for the second time. Then we are selecting specific columns, that is customer ID and gender. We are getting the distinct rows here. Then we create a temp table and fetching the top 10 rows of the temp view using the SQL statement. That's all for the video. Thank you. Have a good day. Please share the channel and subscribe the channel.